But if part of the appeal of a Sunday evening spent watching the Antiques Roadshow is the beautiful locations, patient queues and gentle bonhomie of its presenters, there is another side to the show, an undercurrent of what can be pure drama. In its 40-year history, the Antiques Roadshow has not only provided the most quintessentially British way to round off the weekend, but has also unearthed some items of genuine and extraordinary value as well as some astonishing stories behind the artifacts. During filming this week at the Black Country Living Museum in the West Midlands, a Faber flower brooch was brought in for valuation. It has been described by executive producer Simon Shaw as one of the most significant jewelry finds in Antiques Roadshow history. Producers of the show are remaining tight-lipped about the history and exact value of the item. Viewers will have to wait until the episode is aired in the autumn, but they have revealed that expert Geoffrey Munn has placed a price of around £1 million on the brooch, making it one of the most expensive finds ever uncovered by the BBC show. Here we reveal 10 more of the Antiques Roadshow's most valuable discoveries and the stories behind them. Model of Antony Gormley's Angel of the North, £1 million. The first seven-figure valuation on the show came in a 2008 episode filmed in Gateshead, and is perhaps most remarkable for not really being an antique at all. The 6 feet by 17 feet model of Gormley's famous sculpture had been in the offices of Gateshead Council for 13 years, ever since the sculptor produced it as a prototype for his 1998 masterpiece. Fine art expert Philip Mould said at the time, "It's a great thrill to me that something produced in the past 15 years has broken the record for the most valuable item to have ever been on the show." FA Cup, £1 million, when former Leeds United footballer Eddie Gray and TV presenter Gabby Logan brought in an item during filming in Harrogate in 2015. They knew they had something special, but not that it would become the Roadshow's most expensive antique ever. Their FA Cup, actually the third version used in the history of the competition, had been presented to Gray and his teammates in 1972, and was the longest-serving trophy in the competition's history, in use for 81 years. Expert Alistair Dickinson said, "This is, alongside the Wimbledon trophy, the most famous cup in the country. I think, quite comfortably, this has got to be worth well over £1 million, the highest value I have ever given on Antiques Roadshow." JAPONISME earn £10,000, later £668,000. For years the plant pot in Terry Nourish's dining room had served as a makeshift goalpost for his children to kick balls at, but when he took it to filming in Cleethorpes in 1991, he was stunned to discover that it was actually a French japonisme, and made in 1874, valued by Eric Knowles at £10,000, picked up by his father as part of a job lot of antiques in 1946 for £100. Mr. Nourish eventually sold the urn in 2014 for £668,000. The auctioneer started the bidding at £100,000 and I just thought, blimey, he said. Then it kept going. It was incredible. Sir Lawrence Alma-Tadema portrait, £200 to £300,000. A portrait